Yes, welcome back, children. So we were doing Act 4, Scene 1. That was the court scene. Okay, in our last class. So further, what happens is when Portia is speaking in behalf of Shylock, actually not in behalf. She is only speaking when Bassanio says that just keep your law aside and then take a decision on your personal choice. Okay, that was said by whom? By Bassanio to the Duke. Okay, at that at that statement, Portia had told that if we do it like that, if we just keep the this rules aside and think in our own personal choice, no, then everybody would take the benefit of it. Understood? This would be not the first case. Now every time the victims would come and the culprits would come and make it could be like an emotional sentiments of the people, no, that even the innocents, not only the innocents, even the criminals also can utilize it. Understood? So that's why Portia says that that cannot be done. That would be injustice. Understood? Injustice for everybody. So in that on that note, Shylock is very happy. Shylock says, Daniel come to judgment. Yea, Daniel. Okay, here Daniel is a Jewish prophet. Okay, then a wise and an impartial Jewish prophet. That means here Shylock is very happy at the statement of Portia. See, he feels that there is nobody else. Understood? Who is speaking for Shylock? So he believes that she has come. Actually, she is the correct human being, and she is talking for me. Actually, Portia doesn't talk for Shylock. Okay, but she's speaking what is correct. But here Shylock feels that everybody is against him. Only Portia is supporting him for getting his justice. Okay. So then, my wise young judge, how do I honor you? Is so happy, is saying, I really want to honor you. You are really perfect person. You are suitable to be a judge. You are suitable to be a prophet. Okay. Then Portia, I pray you, let me look upon the bond. Now Portia is telling, okay, please let me see the bond. Don't just keep on praising me like this. I am doing what is to be done. Okay. Then Portia says, Shylock, here this most reveling doctor, here it is. Again and again he keeps on praising Portia. He keeps on saying, honorable doctor, here is the total statement of what actually happened. Understood? So then Shylock, again Portia speaks, Shylock, there thrice thy money offered thee. Now Portia is telling Shylock, they are offering you 3 times the amount of the bond. Do you really believe on that? They are offering you, you had given them 3,000 ducats and they are instead giving you 12,000 ducats. Okay, or 9,000 ducats. Then Shylock, an oath, I have an oath in heaven. Shall I pray perjury upon my soul? No, not for Venus. And then what happens? Shylock is saying that I have already taken oath. Okay, oath before heaven, before God, in front of God, to have my bond. And that time I said, that time the oaths that they were taking, that was a very, very serious one. They are not to be broken. That they are not to be broken. Okay. So she's telling, shall I lay the sin of falsehood on my soul when I am an oath? That means breaking an oath would be a sin for me. So shall I do a sin for not committing any mistake? Okay, no, I cannot even do that for the whole state of Venice. At any cost, I cannot do that sin. Understood? Sin of breaking an oath. Is telling that. And then Portia, why this bond is forfeit, and lawfully by this the Jew may claim a pound of flesh to be by him cut off. Nearest the merchant's heart, be merciful. Take thrice thy money, bid me tear the bond. Okay. And then what Portia is telling? Portia says that it is very clear that the amount of the bond has not been paid on time. Yes, this is clearly mentioned. Understood? And in such a case, the Jew has the right to cut the pound of flesh as mentioned in the bond. Okay, he had already written that if any case, if the forfeiter is the wrongdoer. Okay, here the wrongdoer is Antonio. Okay, so it's telling if the forfeiter fails to pay the money on time, which was given, the time duration was 3 months. Okay, so if any case if happens, he is unable to pay that amount at particular day. So what happens? He becomes the forfeiter, and forfeiters condition was there that if happens to unable to pay, Shylock would take a pound of flesh from wherever chooses whichever part he wants. Understood? That was clearly mentioned in the bond which Portia is saying. Understood? And Jew has the right. So Jew has the right to cut up the pound of flesh from the nearby of the merchant's heart. That is also mentioned. But Shylock, be kind, accept 3 times the amount and please let me tear the bond. This is also said by Portia. Okay. And on that note, Shylock says, when it is paid according to the tenor, it doth appear you are a worthy judge. Now, Shylock says, really, I shall allow you to tear the bond when it is been discharged according to these terms. That means, okay, fine, I will allow you to tear the bond, but on one condition, when my bond is fulfilled. Understood? When that bond, that means when I get the pound of flesh, then you can just tear the bond, it's fine. Okay. And on that note, again he is saying, I really believe that you are an able judge. You speak correct. You speak what is true. Understood? And then he says, you know the law, your exposition hath been most sound. I charge you by the law, whereof you are a well-deserving pillar. And then Shylock is saying, yes, you have a very good knowledge of law, and your interpretation of the law has been very, very right. Okay, and I therefore request you in the name of law of which you are a worthy champion to pronounce the decree. Now he's saying, oh, you have a very good knowledge about the law. So now according to the law, don't you think I should get the justice? Now why are you speaking further? I have already told what I want, and you know that according to the law I should get that. No? So now Shylock is being very, very polite to Portia because he is impressed by her introduction as well as praising to Shylock. He believes that Shylock is he believes that Portia is praising Shylock. Okay, because he also knows that he is correct. Understood? He is going legal. That's why. Now, and then again he can proceed to judgment. By my soul I swear there is no power in the tongue of man to alter me. I stay here on my bond. And then he is saying, okay, please be very, very sure. Just grant me justice, because there is no human born on earth which can change my statement. My statement is to take the pound of flesh. Nobody can do. No, none of the tongue can change my mind. My mind of taking the pound of flesh from Antonio's heart, nearby heart. Okay. So Antonio, most heartily I do beseech the court to give the judgment. And Antonio is saying, Antonio is so heartbroken, he is saying with all my heart. Okay, and because here he continuously is saying that nobody can persuade me from changing my mind, I really insist on the fulfillment of my bond. Shylock says that. Okay, and Antonio is saying, I really request, this is my hearty request, okay, to the court of law to pass the judgment. I am tired, just give the judgment now. It is useless to speak to him. Okay, and then Portia, why then thus it is, you must prepare your bosom for his knife. And then on this note, Portia said, okay then, prepare your bosom for his knife, prepare yourself for his knife. He is ready with his knife. His knife is sharpened. Understood? It's ready to cut off now. Okay, and then Shylock is very happy again. He says, oh noble judge, excellent young man. Who is this? Portia. Okay, Balthazar. And then Portia speaks. For the intent and purpose of the law hath full relation to the penalty which here appareth due upon the bond. Okay, now Portia is saying, okay, this is all for the law. I am speaking all for the law. I have nothing against Shylock or against Antonio. Understood? And the law fully enforces the penalty. According to the law, he has the right to get what he wants. That is the pound of flesh. Okay, which is mentioned in the bond. That's what I am speaking. It is written there clearly. So we have to give him. Okay. And then Shylock says, this is very true, O wise and upright judge. You can see how much he is appreciating. Okay. This is intently true. Okay. That you are a wise and an honest judge. You are much more wiser than what you look. Really, it's guaranteed. Now I have proved, it was written in your Dr. Bellario's letter that you are a very experienced person. If you don't see your age, young, very young, but much talented as well as brilliant. Okay, Shylock believes that. Portia, therefore lay bare your bosom. Say, okay, Antonio, prepare yourself and uncover your chest. Okay, open your clothes. Just remove it. Now he's ready to poke in your heart in order to take out that pound of flesh. Okay, then Shylock, his breast. So says the bond, doth it not noble judge, nearest his heart. Those are the very words. Now he is so much excited. Okay, Shylock is very excited because he is about to poke the heart. You can just imagine the situation, no? So yes, his chest. That is what the bond says. Okay, does it not? He's asking. Yes, it is written like that, no? This is in a very sarcastic. You can just imagine what would be the feeling of Antonio and all his friends. They might be very much heartbroken because in front of them, friend is about to, especially Bassanio. Okay, the exact words are nearest his heart. It's clearly mentioned nearest his heart. Okay. And then Portia says, it is so, aid their balance here to weigh the flesh. And say, yes, there is a balance also kept here. Okay, which will balance the flesh that you take out. It should be exact a pound. Understood? From where you will cut. Okay. Shylock, I have them ready. He said, yes, the balance is here. I have all kept, everything is ready here. Do not worry. Have I some surgeon, Shylock, on your charge? Now Portia is asking, please arrange some surgeon also. Because when you just cut off the pound of, again there would be somebody to restitch his, this, no? So they are nearby at your own expense so that does not bleed to death. So that he doesn't die out of bleeding. Understood? And that would be at your cost. Shylock, is it not nominated in the bond? Shylock is so rude. He is saying that is it not mentioned in the bond? It is not mentioned, right? Portia, it is not so expressed. Sorry, it is not so expressed, but what of that? Shylock is saying, it were good you do so much for charity. Okay, fine, that is not in the bond, but at least you should do it as humanity. You are taking what you want, right? But at least you have to give, you should not kill him, no? Just give, do it out of charity. Just arrange a surgeon and just save him. Okay, Shylock, I don't think so. It is not mentioned in the bond. Look, Shylock is so rude. He's saying what I want, even if he dies, it doesn't bother me. Okay. Shylock, you Antonio, you have got anything to say? Portia is saying to Antonio. Not much. Now Antonio speaks he speaks very very sad way. I am just explaining. You see the lines as well as to listen what I am explaining to. So he's saying, I don't have anything to speak. Okay, my mind is made up. I am ready to die. I am ready to face the situation. Okay, I am ready. Okay, come. Shake hands with me, Shylock. To Shylock saying. Okay, Bassanio, may you prosper. It's calling to Bassanio. Sorry. It's calling to Bassanio. Bassanio, I want you to prosper in life. Okay. Do not be sorry that I have come to this for your sake. Never ever in your life think that this all happened to me because of you. This is not, that was in my fate, so I am getting it. Okay, in this case, fortune seems to be more kind to me than he usually is. Antonio always believed that he is the victim of fortune. Understood? He believes that that was in my fortune, that was in my fate, so I am getting. And this time my fate is too much kind on me, because that is almost to kill. Fate is almost to kill this time, right? Because first is melancholic nature. Understood? Second is he got bankrupted, all his ships ventures were all at sea, that got wrecked. Now his condition is of a beggar. Understood? And the third is here Shylock is about to take a pound of flesh, but there is nobody to save him. Then what? The person is definitely under the doom of fate. Okay. Then he is saying, for she generally allows the unfortunate man to live long even after the loss of his wealth, and thus face an old age of hardship and suffering. Here, like in this note also, Antonio speaks in a very appreciates fortune. Understood? He says that when a man is broken, heartbroken from everywhere, that means he has no money in order to, that means he will starve the entire future. Understood? Because he has no capital, he has no saving. Understood? So he is telling, at least my fortune is killing me so that I don't see my own suffering, I don't see my own misery out of lack of money, my future. Understood? So he is blessed by fortune, he believes, because he is not able to see his own wrinkles, his own old age, he is suffering his pain. When a human being will not have proper food, proper shelter, shortage of money, what will happen? There will be lot of facial expression, face itself will show that you are in a great suffering, right? You are in great trouble. So he feels, Antonio feels that he is blessed not to see all those. And he says, convey my greetings to your noble wife and tell her the manner of my death. Please tell this everything to your wife. Understood? That how I died, how miserably I died. Not that I died because of you, not that. Okay. And when you have said everything, let your wife judge for herself whether her husband did not have a really dear friend. And let the judgment be passed from your wife also, that how my friendship is. My friendship is true for you. Understood? So what is her reaction on listening to that? Our friendship. That also, please hear what she says. And after you have said everything, let your, yes, okay, you need not feel sorry for losing your friend, for your friend is not at all sorry that he pays your debt for his, and you please don't feel bad that your friend is leaving you. It's not that, but I feel very proud that I got a chance to die for my dear friend. I am blessed. Okay, you need not feel sorry for losing your friend. Okay, for I am sure to die at once if a Jew only drives his knife deep enough into my body. And he is telling, I'll be much obliged if I die before he pokes my heart. That means if a Jew touches me, his soul is corrupted. Understood? His soul is possessed. So before he pokes me, if I die myself, I would be much obliged, as well as I'll be believing that God has blessed me. Okay. And on again Antonio saying, please Antonio, I have a wife who is very dear to me as my life itself. But I do not prize my wife, my life, and all the rest of the world as valuable as your life. I have everything in life, but your value is different, cannot be matched with anyone. Understood? I am ready to lose all, give all these up to this devilish Jew, if therefore I would save you from all his clutches. He is ready to give up everything, wife, life, everything. Understood? But he is saying, I will definitely save you from the clutches of this Shylock. I will do everything for you. Okay, do not worry. He is still giving that persuasion to, still giving some kind of condolence and some kind of confidence to Antonio, who is already broken hearted. Okay, so what happens further we will be doing in the next class. Till then, you all revise and then go through it line wise. Okay, thank you children.